Sometimes a single number is the most important thing that you want to track in your dashboard or your report, such as the total sales or the total market share or the total number of opportunities. There is a visualization, it's called a card, and it basically allows you to see significant facts on your report or your dashboard, a single data point or a single important number. So I'm going to my visualizations pane where there's a variety of types of visualizations. And if I rest on this particular one that's got a little blue 1, 2, 3 on it, this is what they call a card. So I click the card and it immediately appears on my dashboard or my report canvas. Now what I have to do is control what actually appears on that card. So I want to show something relating to population. So if I go to my fields pane, I can actually hit the chevron in front of population, and there is a population measure there. I could drag that population and drop it on my card. And it basically tells me that we have a total population of 39 trillion. But I want to narrow that down by a particular continent. So now I want to bring up my filters task pane, and here it is here. So the total population of the entire world from 1900 to 2100, all added up, comes to 39 trillion. Now what I want to do is narrow it down by a particular continent. So I'm going to grab the continent from the fields pane and I'm going to drop it onto this field called Add Data Fields here. And this is the filters on this visual. When I drag it, I can actually now see, and let me just stretch this a little bit, I can now see all the continents and I can actually see a value for each continent. Now I'm after Europe, so I give Europe a tick. And so now I'm actually seeing the population from 1900 to 2100 for Europe. I can hit this little button to collapse the filter card, and I can click this to collapse the filter task pane. I can then format this by going to my visualizations and making sure I've got this clicked on. And then I'll go to this option here, which is to format your visual. Now the formatting I want to do is to click the callout value and expand the callout value. Under the callout value, I then want to click the color drop down and I want to choose this blue, which is number 3257A8. So I choose this blue here, and that makes the value 3T go blue. Now I'm going to collapse the formatting, the callout value, and I actually want to format it so it's got a little bit of a shadow. So I'm going to go to the general section, and in here I can see effects. And if I go into effects, I'll be able to choose shadow, and I'll just be able to turn it on. And so I can see there's a little bit of a shadow showing on the right and on the bottom of that card. I can collapse the effects so that goes back up. I can even collapse the visualizations if I wanted to. But I'm actually just going to resize the card and move it until I'm happy with its position, which is through the center, and its size. And so I've got one card now giving me the total population for Europe from 1900 to 2100. I then want to save, so I'll hit the save button or Control S so it saves my Power BI file.